listening to Shut Up and Invest.
All right, so episode 1 is finally. If you guys have been here for the last 3-4 days,
Man.
it's been a trip, huh?
Yeah, man, it's been a trip, man. We've been to IKEA more times in 2 days than I've been in my life.
Hey,
We've been
listen,
to Ross,
should we
HomeGoods.
drop their name or should we until we negotiate a sponsorship? But this is 90% IKEA.
Yep.
We got a little Target in the house, Target.
Little Target, IKEA, little HomeGoods.
Yeah, we got some home goods in
Just
here.
so you guys know, I built
Ross.
the silver chair, so if he falls out of his chair, I built the silver chair.
We'll get to that part of the story. Listen, guys, episode 1, shut up and invest.
Yes. Finally here, man.
Man.
I think we moved kind of quick. We kind of moved kind of quick,
man.
but
Super fast. Why don't we let the people know how we met and how this show even came about?
Yeah, definitely. So, first of all, my name is Jory Alston. J Money, Jory Alston. I'm an investor, wholesaler, buy and hold everything. It's my co-host Kevin.
Yeah, born and raised in the city of Miami, Wade County.
Yep.
And been doing real estate since 20 years old, and now a sexy young 38. Just celebrated it about a month ago.
And I celebrate my 39 on Friday.
39 on Friday.
Yeah, so we might let the camera come with us a little bit on Friday to see how we do in Miami.
Only when the sun's out, because in Miami when the sun goes down.
But I've been in real estate since 2006. But we'll tell you more about backstories next story. But we actually met in Dallas, so definitely want to give a shout out to Max and Maxwell and the We Live, the whole We Live event, the whole We Live community, because
which was
that's where we met
huge,
out.
too.
Yeah, it was a great time, man. And
over 1,000 people there.
Definitely 1,000 people there. I don't even go to conferences like that a lot of times. A lot of it's kind of upselling, but I've been watching Max for a while. I appreciate his platform. I like what he's doing.
He's killing the social media game right now.
He definitely is. I mean, he's definitely the top dog, number one. So, he kind of inspired us, who've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
As far as investing in it, not doing social media, but to kind of go out there and we've been helping people out forever, but kind of do it more out in the public.
Shut up and market.
Yeah.
Shut up and brand.
We had to shut up and brand, exactly. I've been having friends and clients tell me for years to go out there and do that. So I was kind of hesitant just to the social media thing in general, But
I mean, I think the biggest challenge for me was I'm a private person.
Exactly.
And then when you put yourself out there on social media, there's always the hesitation of, do I want to put my strategies out there?
Yeah.
Do I want to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly? And at the end of the day, I don't care because I do it face to face with everybody.
Yeah, we're doing it.
But now it's out for not the people I'm choosing to have the conversation. So there's always that hesitation. But you know what? I'm glad we're doing it.
I am too. Listen, man, one thing you'll figure out with us is that, guys and guys who've been in it since before the crash, went through the crash, and back up, we've made mistakes. We've made mistakes. We failed. I've lost some. We've lost deals. We've won more than we lost. But hopefully we can show you that it's not all the glitter and gold. It's a lot of work.
It's the for real Rocky story.
It is. It definitely is. I mean, it's been up and down, and you just gotta ride the wave. You gotta continue to transform with the market.
And we're gonna talk about all that in the show.
Talk about
for sure. So we connected in Dallas in the We Live event.
Yeah, I was walking down the hallway.
Yeah.
I think I came up to you guys, said what's up, and they were from Miami. I'm from Miami now, and we never met before. We kind of met out in a little outside area, kind of talked, and just kind of connected right away. He had a deal in a market that I was doing in.
Yeah, which was super crazy because I've never really done a deal outside of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And right before going to Dallas, through a client of mine here in Miami, he was connected to this person through his job.
Mm-hmm.
And the person was going through some distress, which we'll break down that deal in another show.
Yeah.
But anyways, long story short, next thing you know, I end up with a wholesale deal in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. let me speak into the mic. I'm from Miami. I'm a Chico from Hialeah. And I ended up.
You'll learn what Hialeah is about too, if you don't know already.
Yeah, we're gonna bring a few guests. We're gonna bring a few guests. You guys are gonna get to know Miami in that type of fashion. But I got a deal in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, which is what we're gonna be sharing, and hopefully you're gonna be picking up with hanging with us. I didn't know how I was gonna move that deal, but I got it under contract real quick
Yeah.
because I'll figure it out. And
Yep.
then now with the technology and social media and email and text messages, like I'll move this deal some way somehow. And God, pulled the strings, and next thing you know, I'm walking down the hallway in Dallas, Texas,
Crazy.
fish out of water, not in my market, not in my network, at the We Live event, and I come across J Money, and oh, you from Miami? Yeah, I'm from Miami. Oh, no way. Okay, cool. Now you living down there? Okay, cool, cool. Yo, what market are you in? Oh no, Michigan, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What?
Yep.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. I got a deal 2 days ago in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Right there, I already knew. That's
That was God sent.
yeah.
I mean, and God and faith is big in both our lives, but that was definitely God sent. And the deal was still there. I mean, it might not even happen that deal closes, but that deal kind of brought us to talking and
To
hanging
today,
out and to
to
forming
episode
this.
1.
Yep, to episode 1, man.
Yeah.
And Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is a small place. So ain't many people who had deals
How
there.
many people?
I don't even know. I mean, I went to high school. I haven't been back there in probably, I was there a few months ago. But besides that, I actually been there. It's been a while, but probably I won't even say the number because I don't know. It's a small place. It's
Yeah.
like Hialeah, the size of Hialeah.
Left side of the tracks, right side of the tracks
Yep.
type town.
So to find somebody there with a deal from Miami, it was kind of like, dude, somebody's putting us together.
Yeah, we need to chill.
So yeah, we did that. We met out there. They met my wife. We hung out together.
Yeah.
Just started talking about collaborating, because that's the one thing when I went out there, I kind of felt this is gonna be an event where there's gonna be some guys really doing deals. It's not gonna be a bunch of fluff, a bunch of upselling. And there was a lot of guys that weren't doing deals, guys and girls that weren't doing deals, but there was also a lot of guys and girls that were doing a lot of deals out there. It was just a great time. A lot of fellowship, collaborating with people.
Yeah, it wasn't bougie whatsoever. And then we came back and then we connected, and it happened to be Winter Music Conference in Miami.
It was.
So we said, you know what, we need to solidify this partnership, this relationship over one of the hottest weekends in Miami.
Yep. So we hung out. We hung out at a pool party at the hotel in South Beach for that weekend.
Yeah,
one
yeah.
night,
We talked business. We talked business in the pool party.
Yep.
We had a good time. And then, we talked about a lot of joint ventures that we should be doing together.
And that's the thing you'll see. I mean, we're both big on partnerships, but I got a lot of partners. Like I said, I live in Miami. I do real estate all across the country, different markets. So I have partners each market. But the partners are like, we're friends. We're friends first. Like, it's more fun to do this game with people that you enjoy spending time with.
You have to. You have to, because sometimes it's not always easy, and sometimes the deals don't work out. And it's really about the long-term game, and that's a lot of what we'll talk about. I think too many people come into investing for instant gratification, for instant results. They do a couple different things. It doesn't pan out right away, and then they're out.
Then they run out,
Yeah.
And that's not what this is, man. This is not a get rich quick business.
But we're gonna make it simple. Like, the big thing for me, and really what I was passionate about this idea, is that I wanted to take things and make it so that a single mom who's never even looked at a contract before can listen to us, get motivated, get inspired, pick up a few tips and tricks, pick up a few contacts from the people we'll bring on, and jump in the game and really,
Definitely.
just set themselves up so that their retirement years are not like how most of America right now.
Got it. Yeah, definitely, man. Like, the landscape is changing in America, and if you're not paying attention to it, you're gonna get left behind. The days of just going to college, getting a job, working 9 to 5, getting a pension, retiring, those days are over. Our parents, there were a lot of them, the boomers, are gonna eat up a lot of resources that people that went through that route are hoping to get. So the reason why it's called Shut Up and Invest, man, is because if you don't start investing right now, whatever point in life you are, the outcome is gonna be
Social Security for about $1,100 a month if you're
Mm-hmm.
lucky, and living with your family
Mm-hmm.
so that they could take care of you. And
And
that's what I see all day, every day, because I've done over 1,000 people's pre-approvals in the mortgage game and look at their financial situations, and we'll get into that more in other episodes. But everybody's living check to check, and if
mm-hmm.
you're out there listening and that's you, this is the perfect show because we are going to get you out of that. If you
Definitely.
just pay attention, take a little action, get a little courage, and then you know what? Move.
Yep. That's the key. Financial freedom is the key, and that's what we're going to try to teach with very, very easy, practical,
Yeah.
steps and ways. Like you'll see some of our friends come on that had no experience investing that are doing deals now.
We'll bring on newbies that are about to start their journey and document them so that you see what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll relate because they're literally starting. Some in the business, some in different aspects of the business, trying to transfer over.
To investing
Questions and answers, we'll bring them on because we get hit up with questions and answers all day, every day. So it's like,
every day.
hold that, come on
Yeah,
the show,
yeah.
let's do it
We
live
actually tell people
because
that now. Hey, don't ask me those now. Come
yeah,
on the
yeah,
show.
come by,
We're bringing on anybody who wants to come on the show. Like it's an open. We got 2 other couches. We got seats. Hey,
yeah,
you're all welcome to come to Miami. Why wouldn't you want to be in Miami?
yeah,
Hang out with us, come to the show. And the good thing too is like, we're in Miami, but I do deals in small town America.
yeah. What
You do
other
deals in
markets right
small
now
town
you're doing?
America. Right now, I'm doing deals in Pennsylvania, pretty much central to east, so Harrisburg to Philadelphia. I do deals throughout West Michigan, Grand Rapids, Muskegon, Kalamazoo. Do some stuff in Detroit. We're doing deals in Sarasota, Fort Myers, Tampa area. Of course, we're in Miami doing deals in
And the big
Miami.
city with the killer
Yep.
market. So we'll have all aspects.
We're
And
in
then,
Indianapolis too. So we'll have, between me and him alone, we have a vast knowledge because he's on the financing side and investments. I'm doing a lot of creative investments. When we say anyone can do this, I mean, I'm buying a home next week that we're picking up for $1,000 in
yeah,
2019.
yeah, we're gonna break that down.
So like
$1,000,
anyone can do this.
$1,000. Okay, I could come up with
Anyone can do this. Yeah.
$1,000.
I know you got it. I know you got it.
Listen, how'd you come up with "Shut Up and Invest"? Because you came up with the name of the show.
I did. I did. I just see a lot of people get stuck with paralysis of analysis. I see it. They talk to me. I have guys and girls call me saying, "Hey, I've been reading this book and these books and watching YouTube, and it's like 6 months in." And I'm like, guy, at some point you just got to go out there and do it. And it might be easy for us to say that, but we did that. When you hear my story, how I got in real estate, I mean, I had nothing, but a bunch of kids I had to take care of.
How
And
many? How many?
we had 4 at that point. I got my license 2 weeks after my 4th daughter, Indy, was born, right? And my wife, who was working at the hospital, of course, had to come off from work. And it was like, either do it, or I'm back against the wall. What you gonna do? You gotta do it. I had to shut up and invest,
Right.
because myself, I had been studying for about a year. This was pre YouTube, so I was reading books, books, and books and books. I had no choice but to shut up and invest. And I see so many people who get stuck in that studying phase, afraid to fail, afraid of mistakes. Failure is the best experience in the world. So just go out there and do it. Hopefully, we can help you shut up and invest by giving you some points. But I just kind of thought like that. That name kind of stuck with me. Just shut up and invest. Also, like it's kind of when you're an investor, they want you to just talk about investments. Just shut up and talk about real estate. But we're gonna
Yeah.
talk about some other stuff too. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
a double play on the word. But I told Kevin I had this idea. It was in my head. I kind of had some stuff written out. He was a perfect guy to partner with to kind of bring his ideas that he had to it, kind of give you the Latino,
Uh,
you know, two
listen,
minorities in Miami, a little spicy Miami
listen.
Vice style. So
There was definitely no handouts in our stories.
no,
There's definitely no handouts in our stories, and there's definitely nothing that was easy, but at the same time, not impossible for literally anybody. And that's really, hopefully, that the message that we'll be able to get across. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my I was thinking about the show, and I was thinking about, obviously, amazing if a lot of people can take something from this, but more important, I'm thinking about my niece
mm-hmm.
and my future kids whenever they are born, whenever I decide to follow your path of Definitely not 4 kids, but kids.
Well, I got 5, just so we're clear.
5 kids
I
now.
got 5. Austin, I didn't forget about you. But I
5
got 4
kids
at home.
now.
One's married already with a wife, so he doesn't live at home with us. But
Yeah. But is he still calling for some money?
yeah, he calls for some money. Man. He got his Cash App's got some Cash App transactions
We're
for
gonna
me.
need to throw a little shut up and invest that route.
But definitely, I mean, Kevin knows my daughter Indy was here yesterday. So definitely, my kids will be investing. Hopefully, all of them.
We'll bring them on the show too. We'll talk about how you can mentor kids in the game.
Also, where I come from, we don't really see too many people owning real estate. I got into real estate in '06 as a licensed realtor. I was one of the few in West Michigan that looked like me, and it was like something where I was like, man, nobody taught us this. I went to school. I went to Penn State for more years than you should go. And I came out.
What's that? Van Wilder movie? Is that it? You were the Van Wilder.
I was
Penn
definitely
State?
Van Wilder for a minute.
6 years in the game in Penn State, giving tours.
Yes. Yeah. So we did all that, but still,
what did you study in Penn State?
I mean, I started off in international business.
Okay.
Then I went to just domestic business. Then I went to communications, then marketing. Then I was just studying how to become a big time guy in Penn State and have fun for a few years, So, I have fun. Listen, I have fun. College was good. I don't have a degree from college. Nothing I'm doing now I got from college. I got some relationships from it.
Connects.
And connections from it, but I didn't have to pay that money to get those connections, But they don't teach you this, man. So hopefully we can help teach you guys, again, practical, easy steps to get in this game, connections through people who are in your market that you might not know to get in this game. And just get you off your butt and get you out there investing, man, because you owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family, like Kevin said. You owe it to, first of all, to yourself, but you owe it to your family, if you got a family or not, to future generations to kind of do something where you can leave them with something when we're gone. That's the big thing with us is financial freedom, positive mindset. That's the keys.
Yeah, to my future son who's going to hear this.
One day, yeah.
One day. Hopefully son and not daughter, because I don't know if I want to pull.
I got 3 daughters, man.
You're going to go gray pretty soon,
I got 2 teenage daughters right now.
I'm worried if I go daughter, I'm going to pay for all the Miami sins. All the Miami sins. Nah, but either for my future daughter, who I'll fall in love with.
You'll definitely fall in love with.
And, or my future son, when they hear this, I just want them to, you know what? To this day, the things that I do is things that my old man was dropping in me that didn't make sense, but now I'm starting to say, oh, wow, inherently. So hopefully these shows will work the same way that worked for me in my life, So that's the cool thing. That's what I took from really coming in here today and filming the first episode. And the expectations for anybody who's not my family listening to this show, we're going to have quick episodes where we'll break down deals. We'll break down marketing campaigns that we've done to get deals. We'll break down creative deals. I actually just had a deal fall apart yesterday.
The one you were talking about?
The creative one that I came through. Yeah, we'll do an episode. Literally, the guy walked out
the
closing table. My attorney called me today and said, has this guy called you yet? I said, no. He said, this guy came and left and he didn't sign. I said, what? Called the guy. And if you want to know what happened, tune into the next episodes. Yeah. But that's what we're going to be talking about. And it's not, there's a lot of people out there just, renting the cars, or let's say even if they own the cars, but they're just talking about the wins. We're going to give you every side of the game.
The losses, man. The wins, the losses.
I learned more from the deals that didn't happen.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I mean, the failures, we've had all kinds of failures, but I thank the Lord for the failures, because you learn from them. As long as you don't let them in you, you'll learn from them. Yeah. And that knowledge and experience that we've gotten from that and from the people who are going to come on the show will definitely help you out. Again, there's no flash. I mean, you'll see me here in my Air Maxes and my sweatsuits. I mean, some days we'll be dressed up, but this is just how we do it every day. This is how we live every day. Yeah. We're full-time real estate guys, like nothing else. Full-time real estate guys. One of the reasons why it took so long to get the podcast out, and this is an excuse. I had to shut up and just do the podcast, but we're doing deals, all day, every day we're doing deals. So we actually had to grind for 2 weeks. The last 3 or 4 days, I coach high school football and it's spring football in Miami right now. I've been going from here to football, back to here.
Yeah.
It's 10
And it's
p.m. at night
about
right
at least
now.
25-minute drive each time?
It's 20. Yeah, I'm in Kendall. We're in Hialeah, so it's about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
In Miami traffic, which is different, you know.
Yeah.
But there's no excuses, man. There's no limits to nothing. With the age we live in now, I can live in Miami. Literally, I live in Miami. I work on the beach some days, and I'm selling houses in Michigan, Pennsylvania, Indiana, the West Coast of Miami, you know, and we're going to keep expanding because there's no limits, and hopefully you guys can see from us and what we're doing to take those limits and chains off of your mind because it starts with the mind, you know. Free your mind, and the rest will follow.
Yeah. And we got some really good guests lined up
We do.
that are doing hundreds of deals per year. And then we got some people literally
Just getting started.
starting this week.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll share it all. I think it's time to wrap this one up.
Definitely time to wrap it up, man.
Episode
Hey,
1 in the books.
appreciate you guys starting this journey with us. You know, if you like this first episode, share the knowledge,
Yeah,
spread
man.
it. They can find us. Where can they find us? So they can find the episodes. You can find me on Instagram at the Alston Group. That's TheAulston Group.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the shutupandinvest.com
Mm-hmm.
to basically be a directory so that they can hook up with all of our social medias, anything that we offer, the episodes, the show notes, all our tools and resources. We're going to put it
We're gonna put
all
it out there.
on shutupandinvest.com, and that'll be set up for you guys as kind of the resource page. And then
And we'll be on the platforms, right? iTunes, all the platforms. Will
iTunes,
be on YouTube.
It took me
Oh, my
75 hours of watching GoPro
This guy's been watching
tutorials
YouTube videos
on
for 3
YouTube
days
to be
straight.
able to set up a GoPro on a tripod to film us sitting in 2 sofa chairs and a microphone, and I could not get it right.
And this is our second GoPro too.
This is our second
you know,
GoPro
Second GoPro.
because we thought the first one wasn't working right, but we soon
don't know.
came to realize,
User error.
user error. But this one's better. This one's more dope.
Yeah, this one's definitely better.
Guys, episode 1 in the books, and episode 2, we're coming hard. We're coming with content. We're coming with the tips and tricks. This is our intro. This is who we are. We're actually gonna do our stories, our bios now.
Yep.
So you'll get to know who J Money is more. You'll get to know my story, and welcome to the ride.
Thanks for coming along, guys. Shut up and invest.
Shut up and invest and live that smart money life.
Out.